So I'm at my son-in-law's shop today, JAE Auto and Diesel over in Rockledge, Florida here. He was kind enough to at least say, hey, Pop, hey, come on in, bring your shit, play around, we'll fix some stuff, we'll get some stuff going. And I have my Magnum here. I'm just waiting for some free space on the lift to put that up and finish the exhaust off. We'll get to it when, he has a spare time and, lack of customers, which you kind of never want for your son-in-law because he's taking care of your daughter and, he's got to make money. This is a business. In the meantime, I've been doing some weight-saving scraping of some grease and crap off of a spot where I'm going to put that 5.9 Magnum that I'm stuffing a hydraulic ham in, and I decided it's going to go in this 74 Duster. So I think it's a 74. It might be a 73. Yeah, I forget. It is actually a V8 car with AC, power brakes, power steering, and all that may go, but that's all time. And it's not in too bad shape. It's kind of greasy and dirty in there. It's kind of hard to tell the dark grease from the dark brown. But I would like to thank Alan. Thank you very much for that fender. The guys now want to paint the whole car this color. Disc brakes, gonna have to replace a whole lot of parts. All these suspension pieces, the bushings, they're all chopped up and shot. This feels like a relief map of the Appalachian Mountains. Who knows what everything else feels like and looks like and actually turn out to be. The car's not too bad when you walk around it for, $1,700, where guys are really wanting tons of money for these things in even worse shape. It's unbelievable. Little rust holes like this are pretty easy to fix, but a door like this is not. This is beyond my skill set right here. One of my neighbors, he was swinging on by, and he says, I know a guy. And literally around the corner was a Mopar guy, and I got this door, this bumper. That's pretty easy to fix. Here's why I'll replace this bumper. Kind of odd, but at least underneath, everything else is very good. We've all seen the prerequisite rust that eats these trunks up, and this isn't too bad. If I can get this piece, I'll be pretty happy. Maybe I'll just patch it up. I don't know how far I'm going to take it, but this is not going to be a restoration. These are the wheels I'm going to use, 15x7 Ultras. I need 2 more. A little dent here. I'll give it a shot. I'll see what I can do. This corner pieces like this are such a pain to get right, and I am not a body guy. Has the 8 1/4 rear, standard leaf springs. Oh, and before I forget, the gas tank's going to need some work. He had the how did Mike Finnegan say, the NASCAR approved alternate fuel cell back here with this pump. That pump I've had on a car a long time ago. It actually powered a 318 Duster. It was a 3-speed manual with 321 gears, stock tire. It powered it to 80 miles an hour. How can you complain? Not bad. At least get you going and home. May not be as fast as some of you drive out there, but you can get going. I'd like to thank Mr. Fernandez from FABO. You know who you are over in Maryland. Remember these? Got a nice finish of a tip to put on a little, front street strip ride. We're just basically going to have fun and abuse. Go as fast as we can, as cheap as we can, make it as light as we can. We'll get things going on here. Besides the rust spots that I had showed you already, like on the other side of the quarter, I don't know if you had seen it. Got a little bit right here. It's really not that, yeah, that was brilliant. Let me try that again, fellas. A little rust right there. It's really not that bad, but the floors, on the other hand, yep, prerequisite. Got that machine from Summit Racing. We'll see how it works on top where the vinyl roof used to be. It's actually not horrible, and neither is the hood. Although some spots like over here, a little desiring will have to take place. One of the things I'm going to bolt onto that 360 will be a set of the basic headers. These are Summit headers. They have a beautiful, nice, thick flange. An X-pipe from Summit. and some Dynamax mufflers. Some nice turbo mufflers. It's all 2.5 inches, and should be able to move some power through here. I don't think we'll be taxing the 2.5-inch exhaust pipe limit size with the turbo mufflers with the current power plant, but whatever, we can always change out a muffler or use a bigger pipe. It's not a big deal. My door panels are in okay shape, but most of this is going to go anyway. The seats, they got to go. Headliner's got to go. Kind of scary up there. And and everything else. So for right now, I got to get some wheels, 2 wheels, 4 tires, and a few more parts for that Magnum, which I'll update hopefully on Friday. I'm waiting on some parts from Summit. The head gasket that I initially ordered, I forgot who the manufacturer was, but I'll definitely go over this again when I show you the parts. Was 58 thousandths measured as it was installed and torqued down, and that's just like huge. So I went out and I got some Comedic gaskets. They're 87 a piece. Get over it. You guys are like, some of you guys are like, oh my lord, 87. Yeah, it's a lot of money, but it's an excellent gasket. It comes in any size, thickness that you want. You can always call Comedic, or you can see what they have online. And the ones I'm getting are 27 thousandths thick, so that should definitely bring back that 9-to-1, if not maybe even 9-3 to 1 compression ratio of the 5.9, which 9-to-1 is fine for what they were using it for, mainly trucks and SUVs. That's fine. As soon as you start putting a cam in there, your dynamic compression drops like a rock. You got to be careful about your timing and how much duration and how much overlap and where you're setting that cam up. So the Comedic gaskets at 27 thousandths will definitely bring some of that back. But I'll get into that more in the valve seals, and I'll show you how I cleaned up the heads. Just a matter of really just cleaning them, not grinding on them. I'm not going to kill time on an iron head, especially when, if the future so desires, is aluminum. We could do that, and that would be a whole lot better. Oh yeah, and that's all I can think of at the moment. So stay tuned. I'll be scraping some more crap off this car and lightening up, and see what we can do, and throw on a quick coat of paint. It's definitely not going to look beautiful, but as long as it's one color and it looks okay from 20 feet, who really cares? This is not like I said, it's not a restoration. So stay tuned. You just don't know what's going to happen next. Later.